we all know the business ain't the same as how it used to be, so it's a lot of you gotta be fast with it, there ain't no giving up, ain't no excuses. So I wanna say that when I started out, I looked up to people like Quincy Jones and Barry Gordy, Suge Knight. I wanted to be an independent record label owner when I was in high school. That was my goal. Like, where you gonna see yourself in 5 years? I said, owning my own record label, making music was my goal. So, you know, I started studying, started trying to figure out things about the business, about how to make that happen if that's what I want to do. So, one of the first things I found out is that dudes was independently not getting record deals, but getting um, production and distribution, promotion and distribution, and promotion and distribution, not production. So what that was meaning that these independent labels or rappers independently was producing their own music, then only using the major label as a distributor and as a promoter for their marketing and for their mastering and all that side shit, and then running everything else on their own. So that being said, I make beats. I'm a producer, and a lot of this past time over these last few years, I've been making beats and learning the skill and just getting better and better at it. And I want to say that when I was young, I always wanted to make beats. I always wanted to make music. I always wanted to be in the music business. I used to see people on TV performing. I've watched all the what they call them, documentaries, and you know, to see people on TV performing, like I said, and in the studio, it always looked cool. Like, damn, I want to do that shit. So I started out writing raps and shit, trying to be cool. Always want to be a part of hip hop. I read the source, politics, fashion, music, and what did it say over there? But it taught me something. It taught me the elements. If it didn't teach me nothing else, it taught me that hip hop itself, real hip hop is, I want to say happy birthday, hip hop, 50 years. But real hip hop is a culture in itself. You're not just automatically a hip hop because you rap. So it's a culture. And the thing is, for me, from the outside looking in as a kid reading it, it's like it's telling me that you're not just automatically a part of this. You're not, this is something that you don't know about, that you're trying to learn and trying to be a part of, if that's what the case is. So, it was, what a culture really is when I look at it now. It's a music, it's a politicking, it's politics, it's, a dance, and, you know, different things at the same time that make this a culture. And if you want to be a part of it, you got to participate in these things, these elements. So, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to, you know, make beats, DJ, rap, graffiti, tagging, whatever, making up a little art. And I'm not a great dancer or nothing like that, but I think I might be able to just, do a little something, something. But with that being said, it's a lot of motherfuckers out these days, man, and they are most definitely not hip hop, and I can't tell you or explain the way I really think about that shit. Look at me, fitted cap, fluffy fur coat. I don't know. Do I gotta show you? That's like what it was, a b boy. Y'all ain't never gonna take hip hop and really be, a part of hip hop. So it's like it doesn't make me mad, but it's like, oh my god, every time I see some old whack ass bullshit, it's like, man, come on, man, don't waste my time with that shit. But never fails. It's always around. So promotion distribution. So that was like '90s, end of the '90s, going into 2000. So, like I said, the record companies have changed these days. They're not really around. The majors, it used to be four majors: Sony, Universal, MCA, Atlantic, or some shit like that. Now it's only two majors, and they motherfuckers is merging with everything: Disney, NBC, Universal. On one side, then you got, like I said, Atlantic and Viacom, and all these. They merging and they like only two. It was four motherfuckers. Like so, when you young and you looking at it like, oh yeah, I can make it, man. I can take on these motherfuckers out here. I'm hotter than these motherfuckers. I'm better than the niggas on the big labels. You know, I could sell my shit to these motherfuckers out here buying shit. And so now it's the majors was split up, and you had to go against them motherfuckers. But now they kind of clicked up, and you know what I'm saying. And they bigger and shit, but you know you still in there, and you still you know grinding and getting it together, and you know what I'm saying, and not wanting to really be a part of the bullshit and be down with the fake niggas out there, and stick to yourself and stick to your grind and learn your shit. So I can't tell you how to make beats. You know, I can't tell you. I could tell you the basics of different. They have different styles out there. I'm just saying I don't want to be out here preaching that my style is, the way to go. I'm not gonna do that. But I am gonna say that I don't sample. All my beats are original. Um, I know they might sound like other people sometimes, but I think that's cool. I think that's what it's about. That's um, influences as growing up. You ask me who, you can listen to my shit and probably tell what my influences were when I was growing up. So I just want to say I don't sample, and I sample sometimes. Like it got to be really something, either really hot or a real. Just let me say, if you hear a sample on my shit, it really means something. It ain't just I'm trying to make some money. You know, so this is just an extra video right now, man, about because okay, the record label is weird. It's like, damn, how would you feel if you was sitting on the record label all that time, and then all you really needed was one specific section of the label, and then all of a sudden they just shut it down, and they don't do that no more. That's basically what's going on today. So now, you know, put your shit on the internet. That's all they got is the internet and blah blah blah. They kind of try to fool you into thinking that you was on a level playing ground by being able to just load up the way that the big people load up. That's true, but they still got $1 million worth of promotion and marketing and the background connects. You know what I'm saying? The camera crew, the video. I said they make the movies. That's selling half the shit off top. You know what I'm saying? $1 million videos, and you know what I'm saying? Big budgets and shit. So you know, like I said, I'm not underdog. It's just something I always wanted to do, so I'm still doing it. It don't bother me. I'm just letting you know that it's something you need, even though they don't promote it or they don't talk about it. Somebody ain't never told you. Promotion and distribution. Meaning these days, it ain't really that that's not happening, it's that it changed into a different form now that they had the internet. They're promoting online now on social networks and in different websites and different web pages and, different places. So that's promotion and marketing, you know. So at the end, the distribution was, getting your music into different stores out there. I'm gonna tell you that honestly, all this time I've been trying to figure out cool ways to sell music. CDs ain't there no more. How can I do this? Can I sell microchips? Can I just, you know, I was thinking, I got one right here. The only reason I didn't really go super deep into this shit, you know what I'm saying? Little chips, you know what I'm talking about? Pen drives and shit. selling these motherfuckers full of music. You know, you walk in the store, you just buy a damn a sand disc and shit. So, you know, this is where it's at now when it used to be CDs and shit. Some little, you know, that'd be super cool if motherfuckers was going to the store every motherfucking weekend buying out disc drives and shit. But, you know, get one. Get You need one though. See, this is how I've been studying the game. I've been realizing what I need for myself and, you know, how it's working out for me. And then, you know, looking at myself as a consumer and the, you know, the producer at the same time. So, you know, if you don't have one, if you're watching me right now, invest in these. If you try to build your studio up, you're gonna need chips. You need these and you need the SDs. Get your chips up. You still buy CDs. And you know what I'm saying? I said I wasn't gonna tell you too much about making beats, but I can tell you that you do need a beat machine, a keyboard, you know, a track machine, 4 track, 16 track, you know, whatever you can get your hands on. When I was young, you know, it's still the same. Basically, shit. I used to find record players and bring them home and find records. I wanted to be a DJ. I started practicing scratching when I was young on radios. I was finding outside people was putting them out. You know, they was getting old. They had 8 tracks and shit. You know, CDs was coming up. Tapes was still kind of popping and shit. So you know, I'm just in there scratching on old record players I was finding. So I mean, he might be able to find shit these days. You know, um, shit, CD players even. SD players, little speakers. See, shit changing these days. They got, you know, I was thinking maybe a nigga need to get into selling speakers and shit like Drake. You know, Kanye put out a stem player. But you know, I hope y'all was able to hear that shit. I had my finger on the damn mic. So yeah. So niggas is trying to figure out how to market this shit and make the money because you know, but that's what niggas rap about. So load your shit up and make multiple copies because these motherfuckers crash and burn, and you be sitting there with nothing. You know, I've been making music for 20 years, and I really don't have nothing right now. This shit empty. All my shit on the internet. If I got anything new, it's stuck on the internet. I can't download from, you know. But it is what it is. So the moral to this message is, get your chips up and you know load your shit up. Get your equipment, you know, make your beats, practice, whether it's on, you know, Fruity Loops and with the rest of that shit, you know, I don't care. It don't bother me as long as you make something cool. Just, you know, I might do a Fruity Loop talk or something because I made beats on different shit. I use Fruity Loops, Cubase. Um, I can make a beat on anything. I've been making beats for 20 years. Like I said, I beatbox. I started out beatboxing um, too. Like, that was a part of the hip hop thing. Like, man, you gotta do this. Shit. I remember being in school and shit, and in the back of the class, beatboxing, and the homies be rapping and shit. So I was like a beatboxer for a minute, and you know, cool shit. So you know, get your experience. If you're still young and you're trying to get your experience out there, you know, find somewhere to go. Find a club or something, an open mic where people freestyle, battle, you know, get your confidence up. You know what I'm saying? Get that stage fright out your body. You know, get your mind right. And, you know what I'm saying? Focus on being real serious about what you want to do.